Today I thought I would talk about Disney World shopping. This is one of my favorite activities when I'm at Disney World. I like to do a little bit of shopping. We like to get souvenirs for ourselves, obviously, as well as some family members back home and some friends that we have helping to take care of our kitty while we're away. So I have some of my own personal favorite souvenir items as well as shops that I thought might be helpful or interesting to some of you. So in terms of the souvenirs themselves, I like to try and stay away from the really overly blatant Disney clothes because while they're kind of cute, I'm thinking in particular of the shirts that have like a huge character on, like one of the Seven Dwarves, and it says, "I'm grumpy because you're dopey," and you know, the ones with the big Donald Duck. You see a lot of people wearing those things at Disney World, but then once you get home, you're really not going to wear them. And it seems like kind of a waste of money. You know, I would rather spend the money on something I'm actually going to use or wear. So I try to stay away from those really blatantly Disney t-shirts and stuff like that. For myself, I'm really into the Disney PJs. I like having pajama bottoms in terms of shorts that are a little bit longer, and I found that the Disney, I can find some really great ones at Disney. I found some on the Disney Store website as well as in the Canada Pavilion in Epcot. And then you can wear some Disney stuff, but it's not, like I said, it's not really awkward to be wearing some Disney characters because you're just at home, you're not out in public. So those are some things in terms of clothes for myself. Try to stick with like the pajamas, or I have a dress, actually like a sundress, where it's covered in Mickey Mouse heads, but the way the pattern is, you can't tell that they're Mickey Mouse heads unless I know they're there, or if I pointed them out to somebody, then they notice, but people don't notice. And I like that kind of thing. So it's a little bit of Disney, but not overly in your face and awkward or inappropriate if you're wearing it out in public outside of Disney World. I also like to get some of the Disney home things in terms of like kitchen. I'm thinking like kitchen accessories. I've had some tea towels with Mickey Mouse heads on them. I don't know if you can see it. This bowl, it has, this was actually a gift from my sister and her husband, but it has Mickey Mouse heads all over it. I like this kind of thing. You know, it's at home. You don't have to worry about, you know, okay, is this weird? Am I wearing a shirt with a gigantic character on it? That kind of thing. So that's another good souvenir option. So that's the kind of stuff that we like to get for ourselves. Now, what do we get for friends and family back home? Because they didn't go on the trip, it would be even stranger, I think, to get them some, you know, a shirt with a big character on it. So I like to get more practical gifts. I like to get them things like, if they're a coffee drinker, get them some Disney coffee. It has characters on them, but again, it's more subdued. Or they have Disney tea, or a cup. You can get like a tumbler or a coffee mug. They have some really, really cute coffee mugs. The Mickey head Rice Krispie treats, you can get some of them prepackaged, or like saltwater taffy if you want to get something for some kids that have some Disney characters on them. I think that kind of thing is a really good souvenir option. In terms of stores, I have some favorites in every park. My favorite I have two favorites in Epcot. So in World Showcase, I mentioned it before, is Mitsukoshi in the Japan Pavilion. It is an awesome store, and this isn't a Disney store. It's a department store. It's actually a department store chain in Japan, I found out, but they don't have Disney things. It's Japanese things. So I really, really love that store. It's very cool. I highly recommend checking it out. And then on the flip side of things, in Future World, Mouse Gears is one of my other all-time favorite stores in all of Disney World, and that has some of the more Disney things. It's just Disney themed things. They have clothes and home goods, and you know, I'm thinking like tea towels and like kitchen utensils and things like that, Disney themed kitchen utensils. And they have some like shoes and flip-flops, and I think you can get hats embroidered there as well. But that's another favorite in Epcot. In Main Street, I like when right when you're walking down Main Street USA, right when you come in, on the left-hand side, there are all of those stores are connected. which is a great tip if it's really hot too. Walk through those stores where you can walk through the air conditioning, and it helps kind of get around if you are walking through during a parade or a show or something like that. But they have some really great stores there as well. And then Memento Mori is the newish gift shop outside of the Haunted Mansion. I'm so happy that that's there. I've been wanting a Haunted Mansion gift shop for a long time. So finally, I really recommend checking it. It's pretty small, but their stuff is really cool. So check it out. Hollywood Studios is probably my least favorite for shopping, but the stores, I would say kind of down their main drag on the left-hand side again, would be where I do the majority of my shopping at Hollywood Studios. And then Animal Kingdom has some of the coolest stuff, I think. And basically in any shop that's not just specific to children's toys and things like that is one that I really, really like. They have some really cool clothes and that again are kind of subtle in terms of, oh yeah, there's hidden Mickeys there, but you can't tell because it's in like an animal print or something like that. So I really like shopping at Animal Kingdom. In terms of shopping at resorts, my favorite is the Mercantile at Wilderness Lodge. And I also really liked both gift shops at Coronado Springs and Port Orleans Riverside. But Wilderness Lodge definitely is my favorite of all of the ones I've been to, which is quite a few. And okay, Downtown Disney. So obviously Downtown Disney has a lot of shopping, and they have the World of Disney, which is a massive, massive store, and you can find pretty much anything that you can get at any other store in the park, almost. They have a lot of stuff, but that's why my husband and I don't really care for it. It's so massive, and it's always so crowded whenever we're there that it just can get overwhelming. But if you go looking for something specifically Disney, you're gonna find what you want there, but it might be a little bit crowded and a little overwhelming. So just a word of warning. They also have a basin store at Downtown Disney, which is, they have like soaps and bath bombs and things like that, which is another good option for souvenirs for either yourself or family or friends. I know a lot of people will buy something from Basin and then they'll take a bath at the end of a long day at Disney World after a lot of walking and stuff like that. I've heard a lot of people do that. And so they have Basin at Downtown Disney, and then they have a Basin White in the Grand Floridian where you can get pretty much the same stuff, but it's just a little bit smaller. But I've gotten some fun soaps for some people as souvenirs as well, where you can, it's like a huge block of a glycerin soap, and then in it they have like they have white Mickey heads all throughout, and you can have them cut however much you want. So it's kind of a cool little souvenir. Now, Downtown Disney also has a Christmas store, and you can get Christmas ornaments personalized there, but it takes, I can't remember how long, but you should allow them more time than you would think. I want to say it's like, it's hours. I can't remember exactly, but it's hours. But if you know that you're going to want to do that, go there and order it in the beginning of your trip, just to make sure you have enough time to get it. And then make sure you leave yourself enough room in your carry-on, because you don't want to pack something like that in your luggage where it could get broken. Now, in terms of your packages, something that Disney does that I love is if you are staying on property, you can buy something at any of the Disney stores on property. I shouldn't say any, almost any. I've never seen one that I couldn't, even like little kiosks during the Flower and Garden Festival, where you can buy something there and then they will ship it to your resort for free. You don't have to carry around your packages for the rest of the day. You just write down, they give you a slip and you write down your name, room number, address, and phone number, and then depending on the resort, they will either deliver it directly to your room, or there will be a spot in your resort where you can pick it up. But it's so nice you don't have to carry it around the rest of the day. The only stipulation is that you are not checking out that day, or I think the following day either. So you have to have at least another full day left of your trip, and then they will do that, because I think it usually arrives the following afternoon. Now, if you are checking out sooner than that, another option is to ask them to bring your purchases to the front of the park. So then you don't have to walk around with them the rest of the time, and right on your way out, you can stop by the front of the park and then pick up your packages. So it's really nice. You don't have to carry it around the rest of the time if you see something that you want right away. And it's also nice that you don't have to have your wallet. You can just use your Magic Band as long as you are set up for charging privileges. So in terms of souvenirs and getting home on the plane, something to think about is that snow globes cannot go in your carry-on. They have more than 3 ounces of liquid, and the cups that it's like a double-walled, it almost looks like a double-walled like beer stein where they have the liquid in there. Again, liquid that can't go in there. And ice cubes that you can get at some of the restaurants, the plastic ice cubes, and actually they sell them in the stores too. The plastic ice cubes with the liquid or gel inside. Again, anything with the liquid or gel can't go in your carry-on, but those are things that a lot of people forget about. And then at that point, when you're going through security, it'll be too late to put them in your checked luggage, and then you're out of luck. You're gonna have to pitch them. So definitely consider those things when you are making your purchases and when you're packing. Leave enough room for souvenirs because the shopping at Disney World is great. So I hope you guys found this helpful or interesting or something, and happy shopping. Bye.